If I could just give a check on this diagonal right now, that would be so close to mate.
Then what if we exchange queens on our terms and win a pawn while doing it? Show him rook.
Played in 1999 between world champion Garry Kasparov and grandmaster Veselin Topalov. This game is a masterclass in attacking chess. No spoilers on who won, but yeah, it's called Garry Kasparov's Immortal. That could mean anything for all we know. Maybe he lost really badly. Let's see.
Yo, any idea on what this opening is?
Yes, of course. Perk defense mainline.
I see. Okay, I don't. What is that?
Basically when white pushes the center pawns, but black doesn't try to control the center and fianchettos the bishop instead. Let's challenge that bishop now.
I'm unprotected.
Perfectly sound analysis, but I was hoping you'd go deeper.
That's what she said.
I mean, I either have to capture it or we castle, so the king protects me.
I plan to castle queenside this game, so go ahead and capture it.
Let's make room for the king to castle this side.
I'm on it.
The only reason he let me plant a queen there is that he doesn't want to castle that side.
How about we castle this side too?
Makes sense, but first push that pawn so that when I castle they can't push our knight away by playing b4.
Queenside castles between two world-class players. This is going to be an exciting game. It gets even better. What happens next will shock you. Oh yeah, why what happened?
We can take back with the knight or the rook.
Let me think if it's really necessary to take that pawn.
A piece sacrifice on move 15? This is Kasparov playing bro, not Tan.
Fine. Then you take it. I want this knight here to harass that bishop later.
Yo, bishop.
I'm coming for you.
Hee thanks.
Their king is on a light square, so naturally, I want to activate our light squared bishop, but from the other side to give a check. What do you think, bishop? Oi, bishop.
Oi. Let me try, sire.
Oh yes, I'm up. What is it?
Are you here to win the war or sleep?
Sleep makes you dream, sir. I was dreaming of killing the Black Queen one day.
If you're done choking your chicken, go ahead and push that pawn so you can activate yourself. It's time to push that bishop back knight, so that when our bishop goes to h3, he cannot challenge it by going there.
But how did you know he would go to a8 and not there instead?
Because he cannot remove his bishop's protection of the c6 square, or he would blunder a family fork.
Does that mean that the king and the queen are married and the rook is their child? Is that why they call it a family fork?
I once asked that to Garry Kasparov.
What did he say?
He stabbed me with one. Queen, it's time for your return and check the king.
What will one check achieve?
That's what she says every time I pay for the bill also, bro. I feel so underappreciated.
My man's a king.
Their king is completely caged in there and all our pieces are in the attack.
All but one. Rook, plant yourself on their queen's file.
Let's go. Now it feels like a Garry Kasparov level threat.
Sweetie, this conversation's starting to make me a little uncomfortable.
Sire, it's getting a little cramped. Let's get our pawns to attack back.
To attack? To attack, huh?
Can't the knight just take our pawn and hit me simultaneously?
Their queen is actually already hanging, brother, and with a check.
They want a queen exchange.
They are on the defense, so it makes sense.
If we exchange queens now, it will all be for nothing.
I'm attacked by 4 pieces and defended by 0. I feel like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible.
If I could just give a check on this diagonal right now, that would be so close to mate.
Then what if we exchange queens on our terms and win a pawn while doing it? Show him rook.
Now if they want to exchange queens, I will capture back without ruining our pawn structure. And if they capture me first, then you get your check.
What was that noise? What's going on over there?
How do I put this? They've gone batshit crazy, sire. They just sacrificed a whole rook for a pawn and I can capture it if you wish.
Well, Mikhail Botvinnik once said, if Tal sacrifices a piece, take it. If Petrosian sacrifices a piece, don't take it.
But we're playing neither of them, sir. We're playing Kasparov.
Oh, then do whatever you want. Queen, now you get your check. Impress me.
No, wait. Their queen can still block the check on this diagonal, and if you take it, then we're down a rook for basically nothing and losing the game.
I will distract her by making a sacrifice like my brother.
He sacrificed another rook, sir.
There has to be a dangerous idea behind it.
I think he just doesn't like his rooks.
If I take it, then that queen gets her check. And if I'm not there to block it, then supported by that knight and bishop, she could deliver mate in about 5 moves.
What if I block it?
Then I won't be protected anymore because you will be pinned to the king, and the white queen will capture me and deliver mate in around 7 moves.
Then I guess I have to block it.
That rook is the only piece defending me right now, and if you come in between us, then similar to the previous scenario, they would win a queen and deliver mate in a couple of moves.
Just a little ray sunshine, aren't you?
Calm down, everyone. I'll just move.
Did we just lose a knight as well? It's called a sacrifice. Sure, when Garry Kasparov does it, it's a sacrifice, but when I do it, it's a missed win and a blunder at the same time.
Shut up, both of you. This is a critical moment. I need to think.
Oh, keep me in your thoughts too. I'm a little hanging here, brother.
Okay, queen. Think of this like an online game in which you're going to be mated the next move, but you want to be annoying at first.
Ah, yes, of course, so keep giving checks and threatening mate.
Check.
Mate threat.
Mate threat.
Oh no, my rook. Just kidding, I will mate him if you take it.
Whitens were taking over and the Black-Eyed's king had to start running for his life because the queen was coming in from behind now. Boy, was that hard to say with a straight face. One wrong move and it could be checkmate. The Whitens were annoying them with their ideas at every move like Black-Eyeds were Game of Thrones fans, and they were Dan and Dave.
They don't have any useful checks left. Did I really survive that? I guess that is it. Well played.
Not so soon. Remember what I told you, sire? Sleep makes you dream, sir. I was dreaming of killing the Black Queen one day. Well, I never give up on my dreams.
Wait, that's brilliant. If queen takes, then it's just mate with our queen and rook.
Check out this move. I was really expecting an explosion there, but okay. That's not a brilliancy because of this move. That dude pins too much.
Mission accomplished!
At least we still have 2 rooks versus a queen.
Doubt.
Do you think he really calculated that this rook would be hanging at the end of this line before he started his attack? My man did not win 6 world titles by fluke.
Having a queen against a lone rook, it was only a matter of time. Even you could have converted this endgame into a win against Grandmaster Veselin Topalov. Okay, you would have managed to blunder a knight in this position. But nevertheless, Topalov defended tenaciously with everything he had, but sometimes, that just isn't enough against a prime Garry Kasparov. Let us know what other Immortal games you would like for us to cover next in the comment section below.